Hello and a very warm welcome to the Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast. Tonight's show has Danielson against Satnam Singh. That's going to be fun. Let's get straight into it. Oh, booyah!
God, I just listened to this Whole Yeah podcast. It was terrible. I feel like my ears are going to bleed.
What'd you say? This is Darby Allen, and you're listening to Give Me a Whole Yeah podcast.
Hello and a very warm welcome to the Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast. Hope you're having a great day, a great week, a great month, a great everything, man. I hope you're positive in your mind and in your soul. Let's go. We are watching tonight's show. Let me tell you a little bit about what is on tonight's show. I'm a little bit rushed because I was filming a video just before this. Katsuyori Shibata versus Hook versus Brian Keith. A three-way elimination match. That is going to be for who faces Jericho. Double or nothing, I believe. I would assume. And I assume it's going to end up being Shibata and Hook versus Jericho. I assume. Orange Cassidy and Will Ospreay is going up against Trent, Beretta, and Roderick Strong. That has potential to be an incredible match. Takeshita is back in action. Yay! He's going up against Matt Sydal, which will no doubt be competitive, more competitive than it needs to be. Bryan Danielson is going up against Satnam Singh. I'm really interested in this. Danielson put out a tweet earlier this week saying, is Satnam Singh the biggest man I've ever had to cut through? I thought it was really cool. I think it probably is. So that'll be fun to watch. Oh, we're seeing a Will Ospreay promo. Oh, it's a tie-in to the Furiosa. Oh, wow. This is all different. Really tying in the Furiosa with the title sequence right now of Dynamite. Not too bad. It kind of makes me interested in seeing the film, if I'm honest with you. Hope you're all doing well. Let's go through the other matches. We've got Timeless Toni Storm and Mariah Ray versus Saraya and Harley Cameron. So it's finally got to somewhere. I don't know how that includes Serena Deeb, but interesting. We'll find out. Kyle O'Reilly going up in singles action against Malakai Black. I feel like they've maybe thrown this in a bit early. I wonder if the match is not going to happen because we've been teased this singles match for Double or Nothing for Malakai Black, which actually feels like a very big deal. We've also got Swerve Strickland versus Nick Wayne. Again, another big match from something that happened a long time ago. Moxley's going to be present and the Bang Bang Gang will be present. And opening tag team action right now, it is going to be Orange Cassidy and Will Ospreay versus Trent Beretta and Roderick Strong. Let's save that. And let's also just send out a shout out to a lady who passed away early this week, Jody Gilly from the Insiders Wrestling Podcast, a huge Bray Wyatt fan. Dom was a huge part of that community. I always enjoyed watching the Insiders content, especially when Dom was on. But Jody was a huge part of that. We actually had Jody on the channel a couple of times, once when I was here. So, yeah, sad, really sad. Lost a wrestling fan, lost a huge wrestling fan. And a member of a great community who invested in a great community. So rest in peace, Jody Gilly. Rest in peace, my love. On now is Orange Cassidy and Will Ospreay versus Trent Beretta and Roderick Strong. Janelle, hello. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. And Michael, what up? Let's go. Nice to see you, Michael. Thank you. Reginald, hello. Lovely to see you. And Mike Kiki, hello. I better get a vote down before you all start. It's Crazy Ginger Jake Holland. Hi, Jake. How are you doing, man? Lovely to see you, bro. Lovely to see all of you. It's Wednesday. You know what that means? It means we're finally starting out how Dynamite should probably start out every week with a banging tag match. Orange Cassidy and Will Ospreay. So who are you going to say is going to win this? Here we go. This is an interesting one, finally. Will Ospreay, or is it going to be Trent and... what's his name? Strong. Who's going to win? Wow, listen to the crowd. Ospreay as Orange Cassidy slowly lifts up. Sorry, I've been going through multiple streams. Not too bad, Yuan. Not bad at all, brother. I'm glad you're back, actually, because I was afraid I'd upset you when I disagreed with you on stream. I can't help disagreeing sometimes. It's just me. It doesn't matter. It's all good. I love you. It's lovely to have you back every week, my friend. Lovely to have you back. I disagree with some people sometimes. It's all cool. Trent Beretta coming out now. He's got the thumb. He's ready to rock. I'm just going to pour my coffee out. Bear with me. So get your votes in. The vote is live. The Undisputed Kingdom now coming out. Roddy, right there. No Adam Cole. So we might get Adam Cole in the pay-per-view. I have a feeling this Roderick Strong might win it. I have a feeling he might win it. And I tell you why. I think Adam Cole might help Roderick Strong win it to build into a Will Ospreay Adam Cole match. I think that'd be a really cool booking decision, actually. You didn't upset me, mate. I just had a fight the other week and been hella busy with work. That's all good, bro. That's all good, bro. That's all good. I'm happy to hear that. How did you do in your fight, man? How did you do in your fight? Yeah, no, it was, it's cool. Orange Cassidy and Trent Beretta is happening at Double or Nothing. Will Ospreay and Roderick Strong is happening at the pay-per-view. Look, honestly, what do I think should happen in this match? Let's see where the vote is, wherever you guys voted. 100% of you have said Will Ospreay and Orange Cassidy. That's really interesting. Get some more votes in. If you haven't voted, guys, get your votes in because I want to talk about that. Paul, not long ago. How are you feeling ahead of Sunday's pay-per-view? Oh, wow. They're doing polls on Thriller TV now as well. I can't wait for this weekend. I think it's going to be great. However, I won't be able to cover this weekend. There might be someone else on the channel that is doing it. Keep an eye out. Make sure you turn on the notifications. Unfortunately, I'm away camping. I love doing the AEW pay-per-views. I can't remember the last one I missed. Probably Full Gear 2 years ago, something like that. So there we go. Just happening. Adogun, you did good. 30-27 by decision, which means I won all the rounds. Nice, man. Congratulations. I didn't get the finish, but it was close. Right, cool. Okay, cool. Nice. Well done. Well done, man. That doesn't matter, man. So how many rounds is that? 30. So it'll be 3 rounds, won't it? Man, well done. GG. Will Ospreay attacking. Mate, this is Tornado Tag Rose. It's not even Rick Knox. Big elbow. This is how Dynamite should start, with a crazy good tag team match. Look at this, man. These two working really nicely in unison to be able to let the cameras cut back and forth at the right time. Let's get rid of these votes. That's going to annoy the hell out of me. This Sunday, Willow Nightingale, Mercedes Moné. Oh, let me give you guys a little spoiler for my GM mode. How about that as well? In my GM mode, the next season, starting from episode 11, it's on the AEW versus WWE. You want to see Jade Cargill versus Mercedes Moné? Come and send me some love. Did Sean just tag me in something? Oh, mate. Something just pops up in the corner of my screen, but I don't really do the interweb. X. Okay, let's have X. And let's see what the notifications say. Maybe it's my personal. I don't know. Someone tagged me in something, and I don't know how to... Oh, there's notifications buttons here. Sean Gordon mentioned me in a comment on Instagram. What? Let's go. Oh, Sean Shedders. Thanks, Sean, baby. Thank you so much. What a legend. Nice. There we go. We'll give you a like, Sean. How about that? I think you know me. For triple points, how many AEW wins do I have? What? I don't get it. I don't get what it's... I don't get why it's asking me to engage. I don't want to engage in polls during my wrestling show that I'm watching on the screen. I want to engage in the wrestling, right? You know, you guys aren't like watching me 24/7, watching my face. Yeah? You're listening to what I'm saying, I assume, and watching the wrestling. I keep getting polls covering my wrestling. That's really annoying. I got you on my phone while watching Dynamite TV and cleaning up. Nice, bro. You see, that's how I do it. That's exactly how I do it. You don't need to pay attention to me all the time. It's all good. Up and over. Big toss there from Will Ospreay. Roderick Strong. Let's see what the vote says. Let's see what the vote says. The vote says 88%, I think, Orange Cassidy and Will Ospreay. Right, I'm going to say now, guys, I think Trent and Strong are winning this quite easily, actually. Quite easily. I think they need a win before the pay-per-view, and the only way you do that, I actually think it's going to be Trent Beretta pinning Orange Cassidy. Smashing the head of Roderick Strong into the turnbuckle. I'm back with popcorn. Nice, Michael. Nice. Oh, what is this thing? This is really annoying me. I've got a load of points. Settings. Snooze. There we go. Got Buster across the turnbuckle there. Trent Beretta wrenching on the head now of Orange Cassidy. And the other members of the Undisputed Kingdom are gonna get involved as well, of course. Ospreay able to send Trent into the back. Roderick Strong going to the outside and sending Will Ospreay to the back. I have no doubt Will Ospreay and Roderick Strong is going to probably be the best match we've ever seen out of Roderick Strong. Not that he's put on good bad matches before. He's a cracking wrestler. It is going to be impressive. Spear from Trent Beretta. But, you know, Alvarez has really hit the nail on the head, I think, recently with AEW. Talking about episodic storytelling. A lot of that has been talked about, and I agree with a lot of what he's saying. I really do. I think AEW have to get a lot better at being able to tell, make me excited to watch the TV show. And at the minute, I'm happy because I enjoy good wrestling, right? And that's what AEW offers us. Yeah, AEW, you're going to get good wrestling every week. I enjoy the storytelling of wrestling. However, you think back to like the good times in wrestling when it was weekly TV that you was excited for. What's going to happen to this guy who's just been, run over by a forklift truck? That sort of excitement just feels missing, man. It feels missing big time. We're getting these incredible pay-per-views with the episodic TV not being quite as strong, is what I'd say. Catapult from Trent Beretta onto Orange Cassidy. I'm enjoying Trent Beretta's hairy chest. I am enjoying that very much. Konosuke Takeshita going up against Sydal. That's happening tonight. So yeah, no double or nothing for me this weekend, guys. On the channel, I will be watching and enjoying as long as I can get signal. And there's also, why is he standing on the outside? Oh, it is a normal tag match, not a tornado tag match. Well, Will also did. I mean, they did a good job at it in terms of like the attention flicking back and forth. I will miss you this weekend, mate. I will miss you too. But I'm sure if we do it on the channel, I'm sure whatever we do will be great. It'll be nice to see someone else cover it as well and give their thoughts on the Dynamite pay-per-views. However, also do check out Pro Wrestling Eve as well. I'm sure that it'd be nice to hang out with Dan, who you see as a regular on here as well. Send him some love. I assume him and Emily will also be covering it as well. So, yeah, plenty of options there for you. Plenty of options. I think someone will cover it on the channel. I think Dan might cover it because it is bank holiday, but I'm not forcing anyone to. I don't force anyone to do anything anyway. But I'm not pushing anyone into it. I just want to see if people want to do it and give people a break if they want to break. That's entirely up to them. Yeah, I'm gutted. I'm gutted because I love doing it with you guys. I am quite excited to have the experience of watching an AEW pay-per-view, hopefully live. Hopefully, I just moved my microphones. Hopefully, I can watch it live. Hopefully, we can get signal in the campsite. But so that'd be really nice for me because I've not done that since 5 years ago. Pay-per-views. Do you know what I mean? Like even the pay-per-views that I've missed being able to cover has been because of work, Reginald says, this month in June, I'll be on vacation in Punta Cana with my mum and some family members. Nice. We're going to be back June the 12th to join the stream. My friend, let me tell you, I think that's when I'm away. June the 12th. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think I'm at download that week, mate. So that's the June the 12th is one that I won't be able to do again. And I don't think people are really going to be able to cover the weekly streams. It's hard to cover a midweek stream, especially when everyone's working. Beautiful backflip there from Will Ospreay. What a match, man. What an excellent match. And listen to the crowd. They are into it. These are the storytellers of AEW. People like Orange Cassidy. People like Will Ospreay. Fantastic. Looking for the DDT there, going up and over, and wow, smashing his head into the ring there. Trent Beretta and Orange Cassidy, a match that we didn't realize we was going to be getting tonight. Trent Beretta and Will Ospreay. Strong is underrated. He certainly is. Yeah, he is. He's a cracking wrestler. A cracking wrestler. I think it's going to be a great match this weekend. I mean, look at the run where he runs and meets Ospreay. The thing is, he's got great conditioning as well, so that's why it'll be a good match, because he's like, these two will go 100 miles an hour. I'm telling you now, it won't be any sort of feeling out and stuff. It will just be. I don't even think it'll be that long. I think it'll be less than 20 minutes, but I think it will be one of the hardest work 20 minutes you have ever seen. You will be on your feet for the match. You know what I mean? Thank you so much for having my back, everyone. I'm very grateful for all of you. Reginald, I'm grateful for you, man. I'm glad that we've got a little community here that you can come and say hello to every week. I'm glad that we have you. I'm sorry that this next month I'm going to be away a little bit, but, you know, I got a life as well. It's all good. Oh, here we go. Cheeky Nando's. Orange Cassidy getting the tag. Now, this will be a huge mistake, honestly. If Orange Cassidy and Will Ospreay win here, the twisting corkscrew moonsault, lazy elbow, and he kicks out. They really need to lose here. Here we go. Really sort of building up with these finishers. And my respect for you and the peeps. Absolutely, dude. My respect to you as well, my friend. My respect to you as well. Honestly, I love these. These are just as much for me as they are for you. They really are. I love doing these for you. I really do. It's hard because I'm doing so much video game stuff recently, and they're great. The feedback I'm getting on them is wonderful, and the amount of like views and stuff like that is great. But you know what? Being here every week, just being able to watch live wrestling with you, mate, he just landed on his feet. That was beautiful. Being able to watch wrestling with you and just chill out every week, it's just incredible, eh? Big DDT there from Orange Cassidy. I wonder if Sassy might be back this weekend. Sending our love to Sassy. Step up Enziguri. Beautiful DDT there. Cassidy looking for the cover, but Trent Beretta able to knock Will Ospreay into Orange Cassidy. Very good. Let's see at the vote how you guys are voting again. Yeah, 88% of you still think Orange Cassidy and Will Ospreay are going to win. I really don't. I think that would be the wrong decision, booking-wise. Wrong decision. Trent Beretta looking at getting a turnbuckle. Greg Davis going for a cuddle. Sends him into the super kick. Helping the faces here. Good stop. Undisputed again. Getting involved there. Roderick Strong lifted him up. Who come down? It's Don Callis holding the leg of Orange Cassidy. Why has Roderick Strong said no to that? And I thought Don Callis was trying to work with Orange Cassidy. Oh, the cutter. What is going on? This has gone crazy. I mean, I knew it would. They have to get an out to have the faces lose. Big over the top rope. Wardlow with an incredible clothesline. Will Ospreay just sends his head into that ramp. You bloody nutter, man. You bloody nutter. Here we go, looking for the orange punch. Misses. Trent Beretta comes in. High knee. And now Roderick with a big backbreaker. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Getting the win. I did say Trent was going to get the win, but it was the same thing. Nice, man. Finally, a match on Dynamite that we didn't know the result of. You guys all got it wrong. 88% of you got it wrong. There was one person who voted with me and said Trent and Roderick Strong. And then the beatdown continues. It makes sense in terms of the pay-per-view. That's the right booking to do. You have to give Ospreay and Orange the loss so that they can get the win at the pay-per-view. Because, well, Will Ospreay is definitely winning at the pay-per-view. Is Orange definitely winning at the pay-per-view? I don't know. It depends what they want to do. I say that. Oh, big attack with the belt. The only way that Will Ospreay is losing is with thingy. I voted for Trent. Lol. Yeah, man. Me too. Me too. So it was me and Michael were the only ones. It's all good. I just think it's good. I think it's actually quite interesting how. Oh, he's bleeding. He's bleeding after the chair shot. Trying to build up some heat for this feud at the weekend. A bloodied Will Ospreay beat down by the gang. Trent Beretta just choking Orange Cassidy on the ramp. Neck strong. He's got a neck brace on. Let's go. Lifting up Will Ospreay and going for the backbreaker on him. Ospreay is in danger. Come double or nothing as Roderick Strong puts the blood on his chest and then wipes his face. Here we go. Lifted him up. A bloody Will Ospreay left in the ring. Will he be able to overcome the odds to Roderick Strong? Is Adam Cole ready to come back? That's the other question, man. He looks like a criminal. Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson. Do not admit. Oh, this is great. Barred from the building. Darby Allin. Darby Allin will be there, guys. How cool. He got Final Destination by a bus in New York. Do not let him in the building. What are you standing here for? Go do your jobs. Sanjay Dutt. Thanks to the Righteous and Lancashire. Oh, Satnam Singh, man. Proper old school manager heel there. Let's go. This is kind of what I was talking about. Like this is sort of the episodic stuff that I want to see more of. I think that's why we had the disagreement, Jake. It was at the Young Bucks, wasn't it? Because I think what they're doing is telling a story that I want to see, that wants to keep me engaged in the show. And it's a simple story. It's just two guys taking over the bookings. We've seen it multiple times in WWE in the past. This is nothing new. This is nothing new. It's the power going to two people's heads. Jay White, the club, the Bang Bang Gang coming out now. Unified World Trio tag titles. He's got another belt. Too many belts. Too many belts. Let's have a look. Who are they fighting? I don't even have this written down. Oh, the Bang Bang Gang will be present. Okay. So they've got a trolley, got a golden bat. I did like the segment the other week, the week after they attacked Tony Khan. I'll say that's all cool, Jakey. That's all cool, man. I'm still skeptical though. That's cool. That's all good. Hey, we are all entitled to our difference of opinion. You're wrong, I'm right. I'm joking. I'm just a prick. Picking up the baseball bat. No, I just think that there needs to be something to come back to AEW for each week. And all I'm doing at the minute is watching great wrestling matches. And that's partly because I've got a lot of other stuff going on right now in terms of like, I'm watching a wrestling show. I'm not necessarily listening to the commentary. I'm just sort of getting the gist of it because I'm talking. So I can't talk and listen to the listen at the same time, you know? I'm also sort of watching great wrestling. And that to me is really important. Like when I watch the WWE product in a minute, I'm not as engaged in the stories. So I'm watching wrestling that isn't on the same par as AEW. And that's not an insult on it. That's a safer way of working and all sorts. I just think like the way I consume wrestling, like the fast-paced action of Dynamite works well for me. I like the performance of wrestling, you know. I like the dance of two people going at it in the ring in a fake fight. I like that. You know, and that's why watching this is good for me in terms of good wrestling. But in terms of stories, like they've been relying on a lot of inside. At times, it feels like a bit of a club. You need to be part of the club to know everything that's going on to be able to understand it. And then sometimes we don't even know what's going on as the fans. You know, we have no idea. Look at the gauntlet match they had on after the week that Tony Khan was attacked. I hope it starts getting more engaging, though. I'd love it if it became more like NWO. Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. These sort of takeovers are always going to be compared to them great takeovers, you know. But for every takeover like that, there's also the invasion angle of WCW and WWE that didn't work, you know. What's going on? Something about Pac? Pac. You made 3 big mistakes. Mistake number 1. Mate, the crowd are cold for this. The crowd are so tired. They're just silent. Death Triangle. I hope so. I wonder if part of this is the fact that he's acting to a hard cam side, and you can see the crowd getting more involved when he turns his head. Just turn these around, see if that helps. I'm getting a lot of breakup tonight. He begged us to make you care, Pac. You warm me up a little bit, says Pac. I did provoke you after all. It's not fair, 3-on-1. So who's Team Pac? His amigos. His hermanos. Cool. It's going to be is Phoenix coming back? The lights go out. Here we go. It's Penta. It's Ray Phoenix is back. Mate, he is looking strong. And Pac. The triangle has formed again. Zero, miedo, let's go. I'm happy. I really like this team, man. I loved the Lucha Bros matches in AEW. Called it. You absolutely did, brother. Phoenix with a big kick. Ray Phoenix is back. Let's go. Cool. And feel they could have, again, like, it's a good story, but they could have done a little bit more of a feud with Pac in the coming weeks. I have and always will love Pac and the Death Triangle. Mate, that match is going to be stellar, isn't it? I assume Pac's getting the win here. I mean, the return of Rey Fenix, the fact that the Jay White and the Guns have 2 lots of belts, so we're going to see, I guess, what belts are going to be for. There we go. Death Triangle saving the day. Boys, 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 says Pac. You think you're rad? On this Sunday, Double or Nothing. You think we're rad? I guess we'll find out. I'd be down with giving the Death Triangle that, man. That the Gun Club, it's not working for me, man. It's not working for me. I'm ready to see Jay White go singles again, really. I really am. And Death Triangle just feel like a great team. Really dynamic, lots of different stuff going on it in terms of like the high flyers of Phoenix and Pac, as well as the brawling mentality of like Pac. And then you've got like the brawling fighting style of Penta as well. I just think it's a really nice dynamic for a team. Hope you're all having a good time. And don't forget, I did mention at the start of the stream as well, I'll probably mention it a few more times, Women's GM Mode, the series that I do on the channel that some of you keep up with, some of you don't keep up with. Hey, guess what? Starting from episode 11, so that's in next week, I think, we are doing AEW versus WWE. Maybe that's something you're interested in. We'll increase the toxicity to crazy levels. Maybe we'll have Mercedes Moné versus... I don't care. Jade Cargill. Let's see if we make it happen. Let me know, man. Great segment, says Jay. I'm loving the GM mode. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. I've had to do 6 episodes this week because I'm going away next week, and I've been trying to intentionally spread it apart and make sure I'm more attentive to the comments, because I like to do that part at the start of the episode where I read a comment out, just to increase engagement, you know, and let people know that I am reading their comments, you know. But yeah, this GM mode has been really fun, man, with all the custom women in it. It's been really good fun. From the first season with Toni Storm, then we had the Spooky Kabuki in season 2 with Asuka and Julia Hart as a tag team. That was great. And season 3 that I've filmed a couple of episodes, 3 episodes already for these last few days, has been really fun. I've really enjoyed it. So do check it out. Cool. We are we're in an ad break at the minute. We'll be coming back in a second, I'm sure. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I do appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a good day. Oh man, it's chill. Here we go. Blackout. Let's see what happens next. Good show so far, though, right? Good show. That promo was dead. Absolutely dead. We got Konosuke Takeshita versus Matt Sydal to look forward to. I'm thinking of doing a GM mode after I've done this custom women's one, which will take probably a few months. Because I am thinking of slowing them down to 2 episodes a week, actually, as well. Anyway, once that's done, I am thinking of doing an AEW versus WWE straight out. Use all the men, use everyone, just have a good time. Use all the legends. Here we go. Furiosa coming back. So are we going to see a match? May the 24th that comes out. What can I download? Like, can I use like Netflix to download movies? Is that what I need, or Prime? I should ask our last to download a couple for when we go away, actually. Just in case we can't get any signal. Hey, I'm getting close to download festival time. It is, brother, and I cannot wait. How are you doing, Norma? Thanks so much for joining us. Hello. Welcome to the learning tree of the Gimme a Whole Year Wrestling podcast, as Chris Jericho is coming out right now. He's commentating on a match, so he's going to be in the FTW 3-way Eliminator match. I have no doubt he'll be commentating for that. What do you reckon? It's got to be Hook again, right? I assume. If this is for a match at the pay-per-view, I can't imagine. I mean, I think Katsuyori, Shibata, and Jericho is a decent match. Maybe they do want to do something to build to Forbidden Door. Maybe that's how you could do it. Oh, mate, he shaved his chest, and them tattoos just. Maybe he should have shaved his chest before getting the tattoos. And then he could have seen them, and so could his tattoo artist when he was tattooing. Ugh. Hate it. Sorry. Cool. Waiting for tonight's Storm. What is tonight's Storm? Gary, lovely to see you, my dude. Oh, Toni Storm. Sorry, Toni Storm. Yeah, man. Toni Storm's great. Although a weird match tonight. You've got this. They really are building Mariah May up. The story is it's all about Eve, isn't it? It's the story of a starlet who takes someone under her wing, and then when the starlet falls, she takes over. So that story very much plays into Mariah May being the one that eventually beats Toni Storm. I just don't know if they're going to be able to do it, because is she a heel? Is she a face? Is she the wrestler? I mean, that looks like a Warriors logo. I like it. The Warriors. Here to play. Katsuyori Shibata coming in now. Big boot there from Bryan Keith going under. Big chop there from Shibata. There we go. Forearms there from Hook. And now Shibata taking back over again. Hook not down with Shibata doing that. Saying, stop a second. Bryan Keith sending both of them in. I kind of want an update for GM mode as well. Last year they did a couple of little updates that really made some big differences. Was it last year where they introduced the third belt that was really good? A triple threat, man, not an easy match to do. Currently, we've got all three men submitting each other and a jawbreaker sitting down on both men from Keith. Bryan Keith, that's the word. Suplex from Hook. I mean, who's winning this? I can put a vote up for you guys if you want. Let's go. Start a poll. Who wins? Shibata. Bryan Keith. Or Hook. Probably spent all them names wrong, but that's okay. There you go. Let us know who you think is going to win. I assume it's going to be Hook. Reggie's warning Shibata, don't you be flirting with that Renee. Otherwise, Mox will be pissed off. I agree, man. Do that, Paul. Do that thing. Hassan, welcome. How are you doing? Lovely to see you. Thanks for joining us. You got that poll, baby. You got that poll. Are you all excited for Willow Nightingale and Mercedes? I think last week's segment did a hell of a lot for it. And seeing Mercedes sort of lean into that heel role, as she should have maybe done a bit earlier on. Just excited to get Mercedes cleared, get her in the ring. Takeshita versus Matt Sydal still to come tonight. Hook breaking up the leg lock between Shibata and Keith. I'll be honest, this match so far, not doing a lot for me. I don't think there's I mean, you've got the sort of friendship of Shibata and Hook, but Hook's been away for a while. It's only sort of a thing that's come back again recently. I don't really care for it. It's not like a huge feud. And Bryan Keith in there, it's nice to see him using him, but it's a big position to put him in this way. And maybe you're going to use him more. From what I've heard he's awesome backstage, a really cool guy, really nice guy. Saraya in action tonight, finally. Good. Trying to get some money and make some money with Saraya. Probably spent a fortune getting. Bryan Danielson versus Satnam Singh. That is also happening tonight. Brian Keith over the head attack on Hook. Jon Moxley also has a title defense against Evil on June the 9th. Interesting. That's for his IWGP belt. I assume he's losing that at Double or Nothing. At Forbidden Door, excuse me. I don't know who to. I mean, it's up to New Japan, really, isn't it? Overhead suplex from Hook. I think there's a chance that could be main event as well for Forbidden Door, for sure. Oh, big high knee from Brian Keith onto Hook. Hook did get rocked by Keith. Under Hook. And sit down powerbomb. Shibata saves a pin now. The redwoods behind me, says Chris Jericho. Big face washes from Shibata. Hook down in the corner. Yeah, the winner of this match is facing for the FCW Championship. Jericho ain't going to be on the pre-show either, is he? I feel like it maybe could be, if I'm honest. Maybe here's what I'd probably do, right? Because I'm not really interested in seeing Hook and Jericho again. How would I book this story? Right, here's one way you could do it, okay? You could have Hook and Shibata take each other out in this match and have Brian Keith win. Put Brian Keith versus Jericho on the pre-show. Just have it as a match that gets the non-paying audience to enjoy Jericho, see that he's in the pay-per-view, sell some tickets. You know, Jericho is a name. And you can use the names like that occasionally. Because I don't think any of these outcomes is, apart from the Hook, obviously, is great for the pay-per-view. And then I think the next pay-per-view is Forbidden Door. So I think at that point is when you do Shibata and Jericho. And have the feud continuing between with Hook and Shibata and Jericho. And then it's the pay-per-view after that where you give Hook the big win. Would that maybe be all in by that point? What's after Forbidden Door? And yeah, so it'll probably be the Double or Nothing. And then Brian Keith has tapped out to both. Oh, so this is how they're doing it. They're giving us a three-way. Both men getting the win. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the fans acting in the way that it should be. It's kind of a bit naff. I mean, look at the fans' reaction. These are people that have paid like top dollar for ticket. Let them fight. Hook and Shibata. Yeah, let them fight, right? Chris Jericho getting more camera time. I mean, I'd probably just do a tag match. Get Big Bill in there as well. Part of the Jericho vortex. The Jericho black hole at times. Longest running for the World Championship. Tony Schiavone trying to save it, saying we got a text from Tony Khan. Why is Tony Schiavone saying Tony Khan's texting him? Tony Khan's out, man. Just leave him out. You don't have to explain it. Or you do Jericho going, oh, looks like there's not a winner, there's no thingy. That's stupid, man. What stupid storytelling that is. Oh, mate, Mercedes Moné, that's amazing. That was stupid storytelling. Really stupid. Oh, Tony Khan just texted me and said, we're making this match. Come on, man. Do something clever. Get Kenny Omega to film a video package just saying, hey, we're not having draws here. This is going to be... Oh, mate, such a crappy win for Willow after hurting Mercedes. She won't have been happy with that at all. Right, so you have Jericho come on and say, you haven't got a winner. Looks like I'm having the night off. No worries, guys. Maybe next time we can fight and meet again. But with no winner, we're not going to have the night off. You have Kenny Omega come onto the screen and you have to say, no, Jericho, you're we're not doing this. It's going to be a 3 pay-per-view. You have Jericho all upset. That's how you do it, right? That's simple. That's simple storytelling. Not Tony Schiavone going, cutting over his promo while the music starts playing and going, by the way, I just got a message from Tony Khan. Like it matters. It's garbage. Jon Moxley is the longest reigning IWGP United States champion over 694 days after the IWGP United States Championship has been destroyed. Wow, Reggie. Facts, man, facts. June the 7th, though, the 10th, I'm away going to Lake Georgia. Nice, man. Nice. Well, enjoy yourself. Are you going to miss any of these Dynamites? Is that yes? It is. Yeah, cool. It's a hotel and a water park plus a Six Flags is near. Going with the whole group of friends and my Dayhab. Sorry, I don't know. I'm excited. Nice, man. That's great. Have a great time, my friend. Have a great time. Muted my TV. The second I heard Jericho open his mouth. He's doing some funny stuff, but the storytelling is just garbage. The booking itself is just garbage. It makes no sense. Makes no sense. This is why I don't get my hopes up with AEW and the storytelling. Yeah, man, because but that was Shivani's fault for saying that stupid shit. Or Khan for booking it as well. You can blame that, but that is just garbage. And like I said earlier, but I thought the EVP stuff earlier was really good. Sure, let's bury Hook and Shibata in the match with Jericho. Yeah, that's going to happen, isn't it? I still feel like you want to do Shibata Jericho at Forbidden Door, don't you? Just don't know if there's enough heat for that, though. I mean, I probably would have just done a tag match, Misfit, to be honest with you. But whatever, He's, after all, the longest current running FTW champion. I'm going to be the guy, but Willow versus Mercedes should not main event on Sunday. Nothing in their feud warrants their main event. I don't care if it's Mercedes or not. I would hope that they're not main eventing on Sunday. I don't think they will. I assume it'll either be Anarchy in the Arena, which is another problem in terms of like the people that put in that match. It doesn't feel like Team AEW to me. Feels like they've got no chance in hell as well, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, anyway. So it'll either be the Anarchy in the Arena match that ends it up, but I don't think it will be. I think it'll be Swerve and Nick Wayne. You can't give Swerve his first title defense and not main event it. I'm not saying that women's match can't main event it, but Willow and women and Mercedes is for the secondary title anyway. And while I've given it time, it's yeah. And I think it will be like third to last on or second to last on or something like that. But it'll be Swerve and thingy, I think, man. None of Mercedes' feuds past post NXT Bailey have been good. Oh, shots fired from Misfit. I enjoyed a Charlotte Mercedes feud. I enjoyed the Bianca Mercedes feud. Yeah. They have. It's a treatment program for people with disabilities. Cool, man. Cool. Well, have a nice time, man. Have a nice time when you go away, dude. Here we go. The pump. Oh, can I just say, part of me wants them. They're horrible, but that's why I want them. It's a mid-card feud for a mid-card title. It is, yes, it is. It absolutely is. I think they built it better than the Serena Deeb and Toni Storm. I can't decide whether I'm a heel or face. What's it like, Michael? Is it good? Says Jake. Newly crowned IWGP champion Takeshita. I'd love Takeshita to win that belt as well. Jesus, that'd be a good match, though, right? He's not going to win, is he? Didn't you say he's got a match against Evil on June the 9th or something? Have they already booked the match afterwards? Takeshita getting another loss. Speaking of Takeshita, here he comes right now. We're getting Takeshita versus Matt Sydal. 20 limit time limit. Let's hope Takeshita has a strong showing here. I was watching the Matt Sydal on the Hey EW. I spent all of Sunday just watching AEW. Hey EW. I think it's really funny. Konosuke Takeshita coming down with Don Callis, who attacked Orange Cassidy after taking him into his win the other week, and it all got really confusing. The end of that match. Sorry, but they coexist, and going after the tags with Bianca is not a good feud. Also, a good match doesn't save a feud. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I can't comment because I was watching a lot more of the product when it was Charlotte and Sasha and all the hot potato in, and I know that you're going to hate that, but I really enjoyed all the hot potato in of that feud. I'm mainly talking about the match with Bianca and Mercedes because I wasn't watching enough of the product at the time. So, yeah. You don't have to apologize. You called me out. Yeah, it was a Hell in a Cell with Bailey that really changed my mind on Mercedes in terms of like, oh, look, she's really trying. And even though it's not working all the time, she's really trying. Yeah, I love it, Jake. I have gotten today. I've gotten today a lot with GAHY. I have been on podcasts. I've been to AEW. I have been on the field at MetLife Stadium and so much more. Nice, bro. Nice. Not bad, eh? Not bad. Nice. That sounds good, bro. And none of your friends into the podcast, then, Michael. Oh, is it just your thing? Whatever makes you happy, my dude. Whatever makes you happy. Yes, you can get a vote, Hassan. I'm really sorry. I missed it again. I'm glad we got Hassan here to keep me on it. Make sure I'm not missing it. Even though I miss the show every time it happens. Is Takeshita winning or is it going to be Sydal? You just kind of feel like it's an obvious one, but there we go. Can I get a vote, please? You certainly can. Hook or Brian Keith got the votes in the last one. How did Don Callis get Powerhouse Hobbs IWGP title match, but not Takeshita? Like, what stopped him? Well, yeah, I mean, I suppose he has got the match eventually. I don't really know. You're right, there's no continuation in the story. Right, let's end the vote. Who got in the vote in time? Matt Sydal with the vote. Come on, guys. Of course it's Takeshita. He's fighting Moxley this weekend. And you only got 3 votes in time. That's cool. My podcast was led by my staff member, but he just recently got a job as a teacher, but someone might pick it up eventually. Nice, man. Nice. Good for you, dude. We need to do a whole hangout to help you to get you guys on again, I think. German suplex after the bell. Let's wait until summertime and get a bit more time. I'll try and do a whole podcast where we just invite you guys to come and hang out if you want to come and hang out. Apparently, the plan is Mox versus Nato at Forbidden Door. So is Nato getting the title, Misfit? Speaking of Mox. Thanks, Taz. Here we go. Takeshita. He's ready for this. He's called for this. He's ready for Moxley. Crowd are looking everywhere. Oh, there he is. There we go. The two stood in the middle. There we go. Attacking him with a microphone, going in with a microphone and just attacking him with a microphone. CBC, Star CBC, SCBC. I see what Double or Nothing says Mox to Takeshita. I am looking forward to that match. I'm gutted that Takeshita's losing again at a pay-per-view. But at least they are putting him in the positions of fighting these huge superstars. That's what we need, man. I'm okay with this match if Nato is winning the title back because the constant disrespect toward Nato is getting on my nerves. Okay, man. Okay. That was when is MJF expected to return somewhere? I don't really know much about Nato, so I can't really comment. I love this do not admit Darby Allin. Swerve sitting in the gorilla position. You're the champ, make yourself at home. Cutting gum. Swerve Strickland's match is up next. Here we go, man. I'm enjoying their relationship with Swerve as well. Like the champion is kind of making them take a little bit of a back foot because they know that he's important to the company. I think that's possibly elevating Swerve more than this. Where's Nana? Let's get Nana. When is MJF expected to return? Somewhere. I know he's injured, but don't know how long he's out for. Mate, I don't know. I hope he comes back soon. I really do. Oh, mate, if we can do it, right? Oh, you know Nana's coming back at the pay-per-view, don't you? When's he coming back tonight? Yeah, he'll do the pay-per-view. Big deal. Big deal. What a way to make Takeshita look like a dog. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, inexperienced. Gets knocked out. Speaking of the Daredevil, here's Mox. Wow, thing. Just remember, somehow Hobbs was eligible for a title match, but Takeshita is not. Well, it's a title match at the pay-per-view, isn't it? Isn't it? It better be. Well, I don't know. And if it's not, then Takeshita might win. Whose house? Swerve's house. Here comes Nick Wayne. Again, this feels... Christine is my father. Yeah, man. Really nice segment last week with the whole breaking up of the portrait over the house of Swerve in a sort of telling the story of what happened. No, it's an eliminator. What, at the pay-per-view? Okay, fair enough. Well, there we go. Takeshita might get the win then. If they're not putting the title on the line. I hope so. I mean, bear in mind, it's a freaking eliminator for the AEW. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. There we go. Starting the poll for you guys. Here we go. He's got the split on his eye. No, it's an eliminator. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's an eliminator for the IWGP. Yeah. Can I get a vote, please? You've got a vote, my friend. Nick Wayne's our mama's boy. He certainly is. He certainly is. But his mama is hot as well. 4 years ago, the world lost one of the most brightest, kindest, talented human beings to ever walk the face of the planet. Gone way too soon, but never, ever forgotten. R.I.P. Hana Kimura. Yeah, man. I didn't realize it was 4 years ago. That's flown by, isn't it? Sad stuff. I know, Dan, you worked with Hana with Kimura, didn't you? How are you doing, Dan? Nice to see you. What a way to come in. And also just, a shout out to Jodie Gilly as well from the Insiders podcast who passed away. She has been on the podcast before. I was streaming with her a while ago, but she passed away earlier this week. So shout out to her and her family. Rest in peace, man. Dan, evening. How are you doing? Misfit, how do you know? Mox doesn't lose on pay-per-view. Oh, he might do. I mean, it is Takeshita who got, beat Omega a couple of times. Made multiple whips to Nick Wayne, which is quite funny. It's that daddy thing, isn't it, with the belt? She worked for me, yeah. She worked for me, yes. Hey, Dan, the wizard. Let me play it. Very happy to see you, Dan. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. It's life, isn't it, man? It's life. It happens, I'm afraid. It's Dom that I'm more concerned about. He was obviously a lot closer, doing a lot of Insiders podcasts with her. So, yeah, not nice. Not nice. So, but I think Dom's loving all the support on the Howdy Huya hangout. So go and give him some love there. Much love. Thanks, Dan. Thanks. Dan, are you covering AEW this weekend? Let us know, man. Because nobody's got back to my message earlier on the group that I'm not covering it. So big dropkick there from Nick Wayne sends Swerve Strickland to the outside. Dan, have you noticed that Swerve Strickland has stolen your font from Pro Wrestling Eve on the back of his pants? Big moonsault. Caught. DDT. Ouch. Ouch. Nice. Yeah, Jody was a real sort of... I mean, you know me, I'm not huge on the Bray Wyatt thing, especially towards the end. Like, didn't do out for me. Spookiness in wrestling, I think, is a real fine line that's difficult to do. And but her passion, Dom's passion, all the other guys from the Insiders' passion, Jeff's passion, like, yeah, it's strong. And I know Deanna Deanna, who joins us on the podcast, she joined us from Insiders Pro Wrestling, and she's always been joining us on these Dynamite live streams. So obviously she'll be upset as well. So yeah. The thing is, it has to be either non-title or eliminator because of the evil match. And of course, Takeshita is DDT. Despite the relationship is good, it's still different to having IWG title match ahead. Right? Okay. Is that why it is? How weird. But can Takeshita win? Or are they not going to make Moxley look weak? Like Misfit said. Okay. Of others in New Japan, yeah, cool. Ahead of others in New Japan, we are streaming it. Yeah, says Dan. Well, there you go, guys. We might be streaming it on this channel, but if you want to go and hang out with some good people, go over to Pro Wrestling Eve. Go and give Dan our love and support. You can look. It's okay. You can still trash his vote, even if we're not like being competitive about it, right? And just trying to upset Dan. You can still trash his vote. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's just engagement, man. It's just engagement. If it says Dan, Reginald Wheeler Moxley has 141 and 25 matches in AEW. Well, there you go, man. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. He doesn't lose a lot, does he? Yeah, good point. It's a very good point. You can't argue with them numbers. Evils, lol. Big kick there from Nick Wayne, send Swerve into the corner. Feels like this should have a bit more about it, shouldn't it? Is he reopening Swerve's eye? Mwahaha, evil. Mwahaha. Trying to lure Swerve in, but Swerve is hurt. Playing blind now, but don't worry, Nick Wayne's nowhere near him anyway when he's punching. So. His vision is inhibited. Oh, come on, no. What are you doing? This is too much. This is too much. Finally connects. Okay. I mean, it was an ad break, so I'm not going to hold it against them too much, but that just, again, made the champion look stupid. Who wins? Jon Moxley or Evil June the 9th? I assume Moxley. I assume. Who wins this weekend? Swerve Strickland or Christian Cage? Do they reward that young man Christian for some great work? Is Hangman Adam Page heel now? He is, isn't he? So you couldn't have put him on Team AEW. Where's Paige been, man? Why aren't they doing out with Paige? Why aren't we getting Paige Okada? Doesn't that make sense? Big double stomp there from Swerve. Unless they want to do something big in cross promotion for Japan with DDT, which, considering there are DDT WWE talks, I don't know. It's an interesting time. But in my predictions, I will have Mox. Fair enough. That's interesting, isn't it? It's interesting when other promotions' politics play more into the products that you're presenting yourself. It becomes dangerous. Big stomp there from Swerve. Goes for another swamp, but instead gets caught by Nick Wayne this time. Imagine Swerve loses on Sunday. I would be pissed, said Michael. Yeah, man. I keep calling you Michael. I should just say Mifflet. Sorry. They want to go back to Page versus Swerve, I imagine. Really? Again? Oh! Code red. Kick out. Oh, the bandages come up, and we've seen the healed up eye of Swerve. Here we go, going for the stomp. Caught. Up and over and round in the back. Oh, beautiful. So Hangman versus Okada wouldn't work, as neither could lose. I think Hangman can lose, but I think Hangman's a heel. I think that's probably why they're not doing Hangman Okada. I am sorry. Before the kick. Nice to see him taking the moment before the kick as well. I think you could maybe turn that into something. So am I, says Reggie. Nice. That's a 3 count. He gets the win over Nick Wayne. Oh, and he looks sad. Oh, he looks sad. He looks. Oh, Luchasaurus has attacked him from behind. Of course, we've not seen Luchasaurus and Swerve yet. The Cat losers are going to go back to Swerve versus Hangman as a pay-per-view main event for the title. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Swerve Strickland being attacked by Luchasaurus. Well, why aren't we seeing Killswitch like more? Why aren't we seeing him in matches, man? Because he's just a bodyguard of Christian. Absolutely, Mox says. Oh mate, he just kicks Luchasaurus on the way round, chasing after Christian. Okay, they're going right the way to the backstage. We've got the backstage camera. Christian's running away. Mate, this is funny, these arenas. It looks exactly like... Oh, set off a fire alarm. Christian Cage running out the exit. He's got in a car. He's attacked someone. Christian saying peace. Oh, the car stopped Christian from escaping. Yeah, it's Nana. Nice, just drinking the coffee, cracking shot. And here comes Swerve. Nice. Sending him into the truck. The cameramen are all there. And once again, send him into the car. Multiple attacks now. Nana's there. What's Nana got? Going on top of the vehicle now. I'm here for this. The light's gone out. No, the sun didn't go out. I thought the sun had gone out, guys. Whoa, it was close. Both men fighting on top of the car. Big DDT on top of the car. Christian going down. Prince Nana, he's got the chair. He just got the chair out the boot of the car. Want a jackhammer or something like that? Made more sense. Come on. Chair shot on the hood of the car. Christian running away. Swerve looking on. Nice. I don't mind that. Nana's back. Come on, Nana. Let's go. You might be outside, but we can do it. Okay. Why aren't we seeing Enter Name here more? Everyone watching AEW every week. Yeah, boy. Isn't it just? And justification too. Yes. Well, we need justifications, my friend. We need justifications. We need episodic storytelling. I tell you what, Alvarez has been on such a good sort of hit at the minute of really good facts. Wasn't Killswitch Swerve's name in Ring of Honor and Lucha Underground? I don't know. Was it? I'm definitely in the minority, but I want Christian to win. I think Swerve's got to win, but would I hate it if Christian wins? No, I wouldn't hate it at all. And Christian's great. Could I see him on TV cutting promos every week against someone? Sure. Has he got a strong faction behind him? Not yet. I think Christian winning would make more sense if it felt like he had, if they built up Luchasaurus. Really. He had Luchasaurus as the big bodyguard. But it kind of feels like he's just not used. It feels like, yeah, he's big and he stands next to Christian and he looks big. But that's it. I mean, we haven't seen Swerve go through Killswitch to get to Christian. And then tonight we see, a fresh Killswitch come out and attack Swerve from behind, and a few seconds later, Swerve's got the advantage of him. Kind of makes him look a bit daft, you know. We didn't see that earlier with Wardlow and Will Ospreay, is what I'd say. You saw Wardlow come down the ramp, attack Will Ospreay. He was out. He was out for the end of the match. Which really makes me wonder if they are doing Adam Cole and Will Ospreay as the next big one. Maybe they'll put him in maybe they'll put Wardlow in a 4-way with him in Forbidden Door. Oh, although I don't think anyone here knows of them, I will just say, in case, August 24, the day before, knows of who? The day before All In, we will have Eve versus TJPW in London and live on the Eve YouTube channel. I did see that was announced, man. I did see that was announced. It sounds cool. It sounds cool. Let me get the... Oh, I've done it wrong. I can't internet, man. I can't internet. Let me get the promotion material. You're more than welcome to join me, Dan. Oh, man, it's going to be good. You've got the Once More We're Feeling again, haven't you, as well? Jetta and Charlie Morgan's the last match, man. Yeah, because you've got Team Luminous versus Sapphire Reed and Chantel Jordan, haven't you? Oh, mate, I can't believe she's gone. What's her name? Maya, was it? Gutted. Malakai Black coming out now in singles action. I'm not actually watching the show, lol. Maya Matthews, yeah. Gutted, I was enjoying it. I'm loving the young versus the old story, though, Dan, in Pro Wrestling Eve at the minute. I'm surprised we're getting this match. I kind of hope we don't get this match, let me be honest. When was the last time we saw Malakai in singles action, right? And tonight, he's going up against Kyle O'Reilly. Isn't the sort of big thing that his first singles match in forever is going to be Adam Copeland at the weekend? So why are we doing this on free TV? I think O'Reilly. I don't think this match is going to happen. Oh mate, look at that presentation. Swerve got 100% of the vote. Well done, guys. Hi, Mikiki. Hello. How are you doing? I think he's gonna get attacked. Kyle O'Reilly coming out now. Let me know what you guys think. Is Maki Ito going to be at your show, Dan? She has been in the women's GM mode I've been doing. So check that out. They're on a tag team with a certain AEW star and Maki Ito. They're doing really well, actually. But I won't give them any spoilers. Yeah, let's get this up, shall we? Then share screen. That one. There you go, guys. Eve and TJPW, August the 24th in London. It's the day before All In. If you are heading to London for All In and you want to have a good time, I strongly suggest going to a Pro Wrestling Eve show. You never know who's going to show up as well. When I was last there, Will Ospreay was there. So, yeah. He had a singles match 2 months ago. Malakai did. Thanks, man. Thanks, dude. So we are getting this match. Dan giving some inside information here. Don't go sharing this everywhere on his Pro Wrestling stream, please, guys. This is exclusive for you. The message asking to come back to Eve. We haven't decided on the cast yet. Interesting. Mate, his new title on the side of his head's looking great. Oh, he's had it redone. I remember seeing Tommy End at Download Festival. few years ago. Fun fact, Malakai Black was Kyle O'Reilly's first match in NXT. There you go. Nice fact. Thanks, Misfit. Oh, big hit in the stomach there. Will is at most shows these days. Well, that's what happens when you've got a schedule that works, man. Yeah. I'm not gonna. I won't guarantee. I don't know. I don't know what they'll be doing the day before if we're all in. I don't know, but it might be. It might be. So check it out, guys. You might be able to see Will Ospreay. Oh, mate. I just drank the last dregs of my coffee. Just lime scale, man. Nasty. Here we go. Barbed wire steel cage. Wow. To be fair, Maki has said publicly on Instagram lives that she wants to come back to Pro Wrestling Eve. Nice, dude. Nice. I hope to see Makito one day. I really do. I was so pleased I saw the Charlie Morgan match. I was so pleased. Like, it's Charlie Morgan that really got me. Well, it was Toni Storm that got me interested in Eve. It was Charlie Morgan that got me invested in Pro Wrestling Eve. Is that really true? Is that a quote you can use from the Northern Twat? Ew says, I know, right, man? Just like liquid, not liquid, hard lime scale, horrible. I think he's had his back piece reworks as well. He's had the black redone in his back piece again by the look of it. Another fun fact. We're here from Misfit. Let's go with Misfit's fun facts. Malakai Black defeated all former members of Undisputed Era. There you go, man. Fun fact. Don't know what you're laughing at. I don't know if you're laughing at me or with me. Who knows? Yeah. No, yeah. Very, very, very lucky to see Charlie Morgan. I was very happy. So yeah, just so you know, I won't be streaming this weekend. If you guys want to hang with someone, there may be someone on the channel doing it. I'm not entirely sure yet, but do be sure to say hello to them. But also Dan, who joins me quite frequently, is watching it on Pro Wrestling Eve. Go and send some whole yeah love their way. Big group there from Malakai. Crowd are pretty dead tonight. Do you think? Fun fact. Here we go. Another fun fact. Eve has run more women's wrestling shows than any other company in the Western world in history. Wow. Congratulations, Dan. That's awesome. And the crowd you had at the last Pro Wrestling Eve event was big. Really big. Still haven't watched the War Games match. I need to watch the War Games match. Most weeks in it, we all know the results. Actually, no, we didn't know the results in the first match. Everyone thought they knew the results in the first match. I think there was only two of us that said it was going to be the heels that won. Bordering 400. 400 is not small numbers, guys. You can get, yeah, not 400 is not small numbers. Not for an adult-only wrestling show. Big numbers. Going for the arm drag, but instead Calarali catching, going for the arm bar. Yeah, well done, Dan. There we go, Malakai Black. Waist off on Kyle O'Reilly. No, for an indie, it's great. It's an all-women's indie. It's more than anyone else going outside of Japan. Incredible, man. Incredible. Yeah, for any indie, it's great. My comparison, because obviously I know a number for family shows, is that family shows can get them numbers in certain markets, in certain venues, but that's a family show that's like it's a completely different thing. It's a completely different thing, you know. This is marketed to an only adult audience, you know, and doing great. And you know, you see that from pro wrestling news shows where you see like an audience of people that don't watch wrestling. Just watch it for entertainment and have a good time. And a kick out there. A kick out. I really wish I lived around the corner, man, so I could just go to every show. I really do. Just think, Dan. I mean, it was harder times as well. Not even that long ago, you know. Clubbing kicks from Kyle O'Reilly there. When I was doing XWA as a family show, I was doing six to 900 plus, but you only run those venues a few times a year, as opposed to running the same venue 18 times a year. Really great point, man. Really great point. Really great point. I hope you're seeing regulars now, Dan, as well. I hope that like the community around that is getting. I think your venue is really good. I think it's really it's really easy to open it up to the 400s as well. You know, it looked great. The show that I was watching, the Ball Girls, you could see the difference from when I was there in terms of like crowd numbers. Even though I don't think any match this year is gonna, apart from probably Will Ospreay matches, is gonna match that Windsor and Morgan match for me because that was insane. Loved it. I can never. I'll never. I will. I'll never forget it, Dan. I'll never forget it. How mad is that? There's a lot of people that come to me that don't even know wrestling, but they do know Eve. Absolutely. Well, yeah. Our last loved it. Me and our last were watching the your commentary with Will Ospreay the day after because like she really enjoyed that main event. She's never been that engaged in a wrestling match. She got it. She got it from that match because you and them. I know they told the story in the ring, but the build up to the story was all perfect. And I'm, you know, not sort of breaking any sort of not. It's been done before, but it doesn't matter. You know, it was a great story, and our last loved it. You know. Probably watch that actually with the kids this week. We're going camping next week, which is why I'm not doing Double or Nothing. I won't be here next week, I'm afraid, guys. Really sorry. Big kick to the back of Malakai's head. Back elbow. Multiple kicks now. Very competitive match here. Fake. The end, they're calling it. The end. And the win. Oh, his pec looks hurt. Does Kyle O'Reilly's? Competitive match between Malakai Black and Kyle O'Reilly there. We are 30 minutes in. I believe there is an overrun tonight. I think the EVPs have announced it, thankfully. Really looking forward to Download next month. One of the guys I'm looking forward to seeing is Code Orange, who did the theme song for Malakai Black in WWE when he was Aleister Black. And they also did, what else did they do? They did, oh, the lights have gone out. And they're all red. Great visual. And then Malakai going, oh, blood everywhere. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, my word. Malakai Black just got carried. And I don't mean to a match. Copeland embracing his brood. Be careful what you wish for, he laughs. See you soon, he says to Malakai. Wow. What a visual, guys. What a visual. Holy shit, chants from the crowd. That was great. That was great. What a visual. The NXT match was so much better. Yeah, man, it didn't really invest me as much in that match, I'll be honest. I don't remember the NXT match. Blood, says Makiki. Yes, get your whole blood emojis on. I think it's playing the videos throughout the night was key. Plus, we told a simple story, but using real life language to get people to emotionally connect to the situation. Absolutely. Absolutely. You told a story that's been told 100 times, but you did it in your pro wrestling Eve way. That's all that matters. Guys, just a reminder, Eve, there you go, versus TJPW. They did it last year with, was it Choco Pro you did it with last year? And Naomi was there. Multiple ladies there last year. It'll be a good watch. I'll try and cover it on the channel, but I'm not even covering All In that this year, I don't think, actually. And someone found Moxley's bucket. Yeah, man. His bucket. They've been just collecting it for ages. Deliberately saying things like, we all know people that were shit best friends because we do things like that. Helped, I do think. Yeah, man, absolutely. Of course it does. Of course it does, because you're speaking a language that people understand. That's all it's about. You don't have to go crazy. You just speak in people's language, whatever that is. Isn't that why Will Ospreay works? Because he speaks a youthful language, Part of the reason I think he connects with an audience is because he's very good at appearing natural, and it's not easy to appear natural in front of a camera. And even harder than that is appearing natural and engaging. Bless you, thank you. And yes, last year was Eve versus Choco Pro. Yes, yeah. See, I was there. I watched it. Covered it on the channel, brother. Covered it on the channel. Malakai Black cannot wait to go back to WWE. Well, I don't know. Is he? Is he wanting to go back? I have no idea. Didn't he cut that promo where it's like everyone thinks they know what's going on and nobody actually knows what's going on at all? Didn't you do that promo about a year ago in his car? Because he was having some mental health issues and everyone thought he was upset and angry with the company, but actually Tony Khan was letting him take some time off to sort his head out. He needed some space. I don't know, Misfit, where do you think, where do you get that Malakai Black cannot wait to go back to WWE from? Where do you get that from? I mean, I could get it if you said Buddy Murphy, maybe, to be with Rhea. I mean, Zelina's there. Maybe that's the intention. I don't know, man. Because he didn't want to leave in the first place. But he did leave. And he wasn't doing any good there at the time when he left. Yannick in the arena. They played his music for ages in the last one, wasn't it? Was it him or was it Jericho? Can't believe Darby Allin's back. Danielson has to fight for AEW because he'll do anything to save his place. He didn't leave of his own accord, though. No, he left because they weren't doing it with him because they didn't see him as valuable. So that's got to make you feel shit. That's not me saying. I think Malakai likes great, but WWE hadn't saw nothing in him. You know? And when he was on main roster, all he was doing is he's waiting for a door. Here we go. Here's one for you. So everyone complains about Malakai's running in AEW. What was better, his running AEW or main roster WWE? Because let me tell you, that was shit. He was waiting behind a door weeks after weeks after weeks. It was an Emelina situation. He came out and had a match against Big E, lost, and then went back to behind his door. Before that, he was in the tag team feud with Ricochet. It was garbage. And while I don't think his run has been in AEW has been anywhere near the success as it was in NXT, was garbage in WWE. We've seen a barbed wire steel cage match. Don't really know how you do that. I don't know how that looks. And they were literally were in the middle of doing a repackage of him in a feud with Big E that both he and WWE were on board with. Yeah, but all it led to was weekly door things that didn't work, and then after that they got rid of him. If it meant anything, they would have kept him. No. Jon Moxley, Konosuke, Takeshita. What match are you most looking forward to at Double or Nothing, guys? Really interested to know. No, this was during the pandemic, not the same story. Oh, right, okay, right, okay, cool. This has been all over the place, and then they're having this weird tag match tonight. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, this happened on Collision. Timeless Toni Storm come out with a Deeves JoJo wrestling excellent. Her cape. Oh, she took off all her clothes. Here she is. It's the timeless one. It's timeless Toni Storm. There comes Mariah May. Full Toni Storm gimmick here. Coming down in some Rima Deeb's dojo towel again. Flashing the crowd, Toni Storm. Oh, great shot, man. Throws the scat flag in the background. Mariah May manages to catch it. And I'm enjoying the fact she's gone for the red this time, actually. Sort of a nice throwback. Oh, look at the blood on the barricades. That dude is covered in it. There's a dude in the front row who's been given a towel by production, I assume, because he's absolutely covered in the jam or whatever it was. Right, it's Saraya and Harley Cameron waking up, Anthony. There we go. She's got the British logo on her. Nice. Let's do a poll, shall we? That's what I'm going to do. Malakai only had 75% to win on that one. Oh no, that's why we write who wins. You know, I really used to love Tony Schiavone, and the more I hear him, the more he's getting on my tits. Saraya and Harley versus Toni and Mariah. There you go. Let me know who you think is going to win, guys. I mean, I assume it's. I don't know. I'd say Toni and Mariah, but it depends on Serena Deeb's interference, I guess, or what interaction she has with her. Anarchy in the Arena, then Toni versus Serena, Will versus Roddy. Is that what you think it's going to be? Oh, right. In terms of the order, I think Toni and Serena will be earlier in the night. I think Mercedes and Willow will be second to main event. Speaking of Saraya, last year at All In, did Toni losing the belt to Saraya for the hometown pop? Do they do a switch for the hometown pop again this year? Question mark. And could the hometown pop be if she gets better? We send our love out to her. She's freaking awesome. If Jamie Hayter can get back, she's running out of time, man. Oh, I hope so. I do hope so. Jamie Hayter versus Toni Storm. Jamie Hayter, who's injured by Toni Storm. Harley Cameron getting a tag in for Saraya. Now, this is going to be interesting. Mariah and Harley Cameron did a decent match last week. Oh, I said, what matches are you looking forward to? Oh, sorry. Anarchy, right, yeah, sorry. Toni and Serena, Will versus Roddy. Anarchy in the Arena. Yes, they'll all be good. I'm not really that excited about Swerve and Christian, to be honest. Saraya wanting Toni Storm, former member of the Outcasts here. Do they do a switch? Are you getting it? Do they do a switch with Will Ospreay? Who knows, man? Who knows? I'll tell you what I don't want at All In, because like by suggesting that, I'd suggest potentially Will Ospreay versus Swerve Strickland, and I tell you, I don't want that match at All In this year. I think Will Ospreay versus Hangman Adam Page is a much more appealing match. And I'll tell you why I don't want that. Because last year's All In had this sort of, what are they doing? She's going to lift her, suplexing her onto Saraya. Yeah, me neither. Will be a good match, but don't care. Christian's just there to put him over. Yeah, man, he is here. Big high knee from Mariah May. Saraya on the floor, drawing the referee's attention. Jumping jacks in the ring, Saraya, showing that she's still got the conditioning to go. Christine is a challenger for the sake of it, sadly. Yes, he is, yeah. And maybe that's part of the issue. Well, you know, that happen. Each title reign isn't going to be sort of determined by your first defense, you know. You're right, you just need to put him over at the moment. Back heel kick. I mean, you can do something like, you know, you could give him Danielson or something crazy like that. You can absolutely do that, but it's not. When you Danielson would still know the same with Christian. Who was winning? Who's the fellow outside? Is that a brother? I shot there from Harley Cameron. She was really good on the Hey You podcast that I had a whole Sunday of just watching, catching up. Oh, Deanna, how are you doing? Lovely to see you. It's a brother. Yeah, it is a brother, yeah. Thank you. Lovely to see you. I hope you're okay. I I know it's probably hard being on podcasts at the minute and stuff like that with the passing of Jody, but it is lovely to see you, and I hope you're okay. And if you need anything, just reach out to me. You can reach out to me on social media or whatever. I'll get back to you, Dion. Okay. Saraya attacking Mariah May, sending her to the outside. Hey, Deanna. It's one of the Cincinnati guys here today. Just to let you know, Deanna, we're not covering. Well, I'm not covering Double or Nothing. The lads haven't got back to me whether they're doing it or not yet. However, if you want to join a community, Pro Wrestling Eve, have a decent community. Do feel free to say hello across there. Our friend Dan, he'll be covering it with Emily. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm glad to hear it. It's just because I know, Deanna, and I've been thinking about you a lot in the past few days because I know that you've had God, this is way too heavy for a podcast. I know that you've had grief in the sort of past year and stuff, and I know that you was close to the insiders. That's where you sort of where you found the channel from, I assume. So yeah, just reaching out to you. If you need anything, I'm here in any way I can help. Okay. Indeed, we will, says Dan. Right, calling it a night. Got a lot of meetings tomorrow for Eve. Much love to all. Dan, good night, mate. Thanks very much. And people will be joining you on Sunday and absolutely sabotaging your poll, right? I won't be there to sabotage your poll, but it will happen. I'll wet my mic. I totally appreciate that. Any time, man. It's we're a community, right? We support each other, yeah. During difficult times, especially with real life shit. Wrestling, this is just a story. We can all disagree on stuff, you know. We can all laugh, we can all cry, we can all get upset about the storyline. It's our escape, but real life is a thing as well, you know. And as much as you need. Sabotage a poll. Let's go. Deanna's on there, man. Deanna's on there. Wow, great backstabber from Toni Storm. Saraya and Toni really getting fired up now. Great punches. Send Saraya back. Unless wrestling is your real life, it is real to Dan still. It is still real to Dan. Don't tell him it's not real. It's his life. Oh, nice drop toe hold. Sends her into the hip at the. Sends her into the stomach of Harley, followed by a ha from Toni Storm. That's great. Headbutt. Haha, you mean that really hurt? What the hell? Sorry. Yeah, no, sorry. Sorry to ruin wrestling for you. Well, the business is real. It certainly is. And that poll is real to Dan as well. Let me tell you, that poll is real to Dan. Double powerbomb flips from Harley and Saraya. Great to see Saraya wrestle again. Can we see this more often, please? Right, really going now later. All love you, Dan. Thanks very much for joining, man. Take it easy, bro. The two were lifting up. Some really nice sequences. Oh, they're both kissing. Holy smokes, indeed, Tony Schiavone. What did we just see? Wow. Storm Zero on Harley. There we go. They're getting the win right now. Oh, wow. Now there's a still. We just saw Saraya and Toni Storm kissing in the ring. Just checking on Mariah. Checking on Mariah. That was fun. That was fun. I first realized it was fake-ish when I watched Ric Flair cut himself when I was a child. Oh, here we go. Toni Storm looking at taking her top off. Oh, Serena Deeb attacking Luther with the chair. Now Harley Cameron with a chair. Now the two of these fighting in the ring. Boo chants from the crowd. Oh, watch the shoe. Watch for the shoe. Watch for the shoe. Oh, she stabs it in the head of Toni Storm. Oh, my. Oh, my. Serena, was there any need for that? I don't think there was there? What's she doing now? What's she doing in that chair now? Oh, she's sitting on top of Toni Storm. Oh, poor Toni Storm. Attacking the ankle of Toni Storm while sat on the chair. Toni Storm tapping out. The crowd booing Serena Deeb. Oh, mate, the front row are still wiping themselves down with the towels. She's got a flag back. That flag's getting destroyed on Sunday, isn't it? You want our gold? Oh, nice promo, lads. Well done. Yeah, so we're getting a collision match between the Lucha Bros and the Guns. But this Sunday, we are getting the Unified World Trios title going up on the line. Yeah. Main event, the Anarchy in the Arena. It could be the main event. Probably will be the main event. Probably will. I mean, you can do it earlier on, but is anything going to be able to sort of? It's hard. The Bros did a good promo. Wow, I know, right? That's what I was like. Oh yeah, I wanted to watch that. Here we go, main event time. It's Satnam Singh in the main event. I think Danielson did a really good job of building this on his Twitter earlier this week. He was talking about how this is the biggest person that he's ever fought in a ring. Sounds like a new challenge. I'm sure he's going to enjoy this match, and thankfully, we all get to enjoy it with it. Toni and Mariah getting the win on the pole there. Let's go. Who wins? Danielson or Satnam Singh? I mean, the fact this is main event, probably in the best. Oh, they're using Jay Lethal's team. Jeff Jarrett. Here we go. Satnam Singh, the Giant, coming out. Never pinned or submitted in AEW. His AEW singles record is 1-0. Wow. We're doing this for the 1.4 million he was referring to. I don't know what is that. That was the original Dynamite starting numbers. I don't know what he's on about that for. Here we go. Danielson versus Singh. I do feel like this could be thrown out. I do feel like this is a type of match that could be thrown out. Oh, look, it's slap nuts, lol. Yeah, man. Do you know, when they signed Jeff Jarrett, I was like, what have they done that for? And actually, he's been really good. He's been a really good signing for him. He's putting on some great matches with talent, really good matches. And he's that sort of crazy. He's got the character. The reason I say Satnam Singh, this might be thrown out, is because I can't imagine them wanting to have. He's currently got a 1-0 record. I can't imagine them wanting to have a thingy. I also can't imagine Danielson wanting to necessarily take a loss to Satnam Singh. This is good though. This is a good giant match so far in terms of Danielson selling it, man, because he can. Because, of course, Darby Allin is banned from the building, so we know we're going to see him very soon. So you're saying this is shenanigans? 100%. 100%. Darby Allin is there at the building. The whole show has been about Darby Allin not being at the building. And this is what I mean when, I do think that this EVP storyline, whether you like the Young Bucks or not, I think in general, I think the storyline is exactly what AEW needed. Satnam Singh sending Danielson into the corner. Satnam Singh. Oh my God! Satnam Singh just destroyed the table. Satnam Singh just destroyed the table. That was freaking hilarious. Come on, lads. Don't use that table, please. Ignore the fact the table's just collapsed as Satnam Singh just moved stuff. Oh, that was bad. Second knee. Oh, Satnam Singh taking his seat. God, he looks huge on that chair. That little chair. That's hilarious. Big drop kick there from Danielson. Oh, he goes to the charge, but instead gets caught. Onto the apron. Interesting. So I think that spot was intended for the table. And Jeff Jarrett put the chair there, saying you could do it on the chair. Satnam Singh already had it covered, though, and he went for the apron. Standing on the leg of Danielson, but it's not enough. Sanjay looking at tearing off the turnbuckle, but Satnam Singh's able to do it instantly. That's clever, man. It's good stuff. Doing the table died of fright. I know, right? It was hilarious. Oh, low blow from Danielson. Crowd behind this as well, man. Looks like a knee sent him into the corner. Oh, he's got him caught in a chokehold. Now chopping the giant down. May on one knee, he is the same height as Danielson. Yes, kicks. The crowd are loving this, man. Oh, big chop to Danielson. Oh, dude, Danielson can have a match with the broom, can he? On the top of Satnam Singh's back now. Big forearms going into the back of Satnam Singh. Oh, he's got the label lock. Here come Jay White and Jay Lethal, and the match has been thrown out. There we go. Probably Satnam Singh once taking a loss there. Here comes the save. Who's going to save? I wonder. FTR come down now. Oh, he's got the guitar. Nice. Oh, he nearly hit Jay White, but able to stop. Both like a knee. And 1, 2, Jay to Jeff Jarrett. He's got the guitar. Satnam Singh just saved him. Now Satnam Singh. Yeah, let's see him get paid. Satnam Singh's done really good stuff. Not Satnam Singh. Sanjay Dutt, excuse me. Big hit with a giant. But it doesn't even put him down. Right, who's coming out now? Oh, the EVPs are coming out to watch this beatdown. Taking the time, coming up through the entrance. No rush. No rush for the EVPs. Was there, here. They've got some money. Yeah, days are over. They've got the cash. Payday. The Sanjay Dutt. Sanjay Dutt with his money. Jeff Jarrett. Here we go. They're all working with the EVPs. I quite like the idea of them as this like weird faction that the EVPs use. Good night, Reggie. See you later, mate. I think we've got a 10-minute overrun, by the way. Or 15-minute overrun. I have announced it. As Nick and Matt Jackson dragging Danielson into the middle of the ring. PTE trigger, but Danielson's able to avoid him even after the beatdown. Kicks to the Young Bucks. And here he comes. Here he comes. It's Okada. And Jack Perry attacking from behind. Oh, my word. Oh, whoever's coming to save Danielson is letting him take the ultimate beatdown. Very smart indeed. Okada picking up Danielson. There we go. Rainmaker delivered from Okada, who's looking a star, man. Taking Danielson up the ramp now. Cry me a river, says Perry. Oh, Okada's revealing the table. Loving revealing the table. Oh, someone's coming in a car. Someone's coming in a car. That's the same car that he was trying to escape from earlier? It's Darby. And Darby's got a gun. Who was that? Who was he in the car with? I assume Swerve, because that was the same car that they used earlier. He's got a flamethrower. He's got a flamethrower. Of course he's got a flamethrower. What the actual hell? Sending Nicholas into the outside. Oh, it was Tony Khan, was it driving him? I missed it. The side of Nick Jackson in pain. What the hell? He's got a flamethrower. Who does he think he is? The Rock. Tony's watched too much WWE. Lol. I don't think that's a bad thing at the minute. I think I'm feeling like I wonder how they've done that. It's just a jab in the end of a cylinder, I think. I don't know what's. Nick's bleeding. Is a flamethrower going to play in Toni in the arena, by the way, guys? No, saying Nick. That's great. No, nice. Tony's watched too much WWE, lol, probably. I think the thing is though, Deanna, like it needs that episodic feel, and that's what they're doing right now. Last week, this week, Darby Allin turned up with a goddamn flamethrower. You know what the hell is going to happen on Saturday? I think Darby Allin's going to set himself on fire. I think that's been why he's been wearing that pink coat. But whatever, whatever. We'll just see what happens in this crazy match. Wow. Yeah, that was a fun show though. I mean, in terms of action, we got the nice, great first match, really great first match with Cassidy and Ospreay. Like they absolutely, I get that pink is the new color emo phase. Is it right? Okay, his new emo color phase. Yeah, I think that's getting set on fire. In terms of the because you can do something like that at Anarchy in the Arena, and that's kind of the fun of it, I guess. Did Kingston ever set anyone on fire? He was like, he kept coming down with that thingy at some point, didn't he? So Orange Cassidy, Will Ospreay, Trent Beretta, Roderick Strong, a really, really good match. Of course it was. I mean, it's great people in the ring, but Orange Cassidy and Will Ospreay working really well together on the way the cameras were moving to them, like not taking each other's time and stuff like that. It was really nicely done. Takeshita and Sydal, I don't even remember it. It was very quick. Takeshita beat down afterwards, but then Moxley come out and made him look a fool. I was a bit annoyed by the Shibata hook key thing. The whole thing with Tony Schiavone going, I just got text from Tony Khan. And if that was Tony Khan at the end of the episode that come out with Darby, which I have no reason to doubt that it was, to be perfectly honest, then that makes even less sense. Cool. So what else did we have? We also had the Kyle O'Reilly versus Malakai Black match, which was okay. I don't know if it needed to happen here, especially with this sort of building to the excitement of seeing him in singles action this week. I think that would have been better. Then, of course, we had. Let me have a look. Sorry, I'm just clicking back and forth. Swerve, Strickland, and Wayne, which is a match that sort of existed a long time ago. So nice to get that back out there. Jack Perry felt like he could have been a bigger part of that beatdown as well, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, there's no chance of the Elite winning, is there? Sorry, the Elite have to win that. There's no chance of the people against them. A Brood Adam, yes, the ending to that was great. I'm just checking and seeing if it was Tony Khan in the. Yeah, it was Tony Khan. Yeah, you're right. They needed to make a bigger deal of that. That's a big deal. And then Yeah, I think that's about it, isn't it? Bang Bang Gang making the defense. Makes me wonder if Gangrel will be there. What with the Brood thing? Yeah, I assume so. He has been in AEW before. He was in some Hardy compound match, wasn't he? In AEW. Years. So yeah, it'd be nice to see Gangrel back, sure. I do like Gangrel. Banging and banging, baby. Banging and banging. Cool. Rock and roll. Brood in AEW would be so good. Well, we kind of have it with House of Black, so I feel like if you could do it, you merge that for me. And you have like Malakai, Copeland, and King. And I think if Buddy Murphy does want to go, I don't know. All they need is Christian. Oh, of course you've got Christian there, but I feel like Christian's doing better work than without having. I feel like Christian is on probably one of his best runs ever, genuinely. Not in terms of this, like in terms of the title, like we know what he's going to get, but like in terms of this gimmick, it's hilarious. It's great. It's good. It's dark. It's kind of exactly what it needs to be, you know. I think he's doing really good work personally. Guys, I'm going to shoot. I'm not going to be here unfortunately on Sunday because I am going camping with my family. But Dan is streaming on Pro Wrestling Eve, and I'm sure one of the lads will be covering it. You'll probably announce it on the Friday show that they tend to do. But so do check that out, Double or Nothing this weekend, and then next week, unfortunately, I won't be here to go through all of the rundown with it. But yeah, I'm sure it's going to be a good show. I'm sure it's going to have a good time, and I'm really looking forward to just sitting back and watching it live. To be honest with you, I'm looking forward to that. It doesn't happen much, but I will absolutely give you my opinions in a couple of weeks' time when I'm back, and then I'm off again for download. But we'll get through it. This month is just not a good month for this show. Yeah, that's why I want Christian to win the belt. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, I don't hate it. Christian is doing some of the best work of all in his career. Yeah, man, I agree. It's his character. It's just so current and new and fresh. Really, I think. It would be the ultimate heel move to beat Swerve after just winning it as well. Swerve should get it back eventually, though. I think it's going to put Swerve. I think it's just to put Swerve over, but we'll see, man. I don't hate it. I just hope they've got a plan for what Swerve's big feud is, and I kind of hope that it's not just Adam Page. I don't know what the plan for Swerve is. I just hope they've got something. They've got something that makes his title run memorable. Yeah, I think Swerve is winning, but want Christian to win. I understand, Jake. I understand, my friend. Right then, guys. I'm off. I'll still be doing and we'll end it with Gangrel as well, shall we? That'll be fun. Just want to say a huge thank you. Stay positive. Have a great week. I love you all, and I'll see you in a few weeks. See you later, guys. Bye.
It's Gangrel, the Vampire Warrior. Hello and welcome to Give Me a Hole. Yeah, our podcast. I hope everyone in Yorkshire and beyond is having an awesome day. Keep fanging and banging.
Oh, that's me back again. I haven't ended the stream. I'm 95% sure Swerve is winning. I would definitely not advise. Oh, no, neither would I. See you then. See you later, man. Botch.